by and large, your traditional classic motorcycle gear hasn't changed that much in the last half century or so. Over the decades, styles may have changed slightly and then changed back. But the leather jacket and jeans is something that we motorcyclists tend to regard as a badge of honour. It's not just practical gear to wear on a motorbike, it also makes a statement to anyone that sees us, that we are bikers. Now, although it's very practical for use on a motorbike, I'm sure everyone that's watching this at some stage has cursed their leather jacket. Once you reach your destination on a hot day, a leather jacket can be hell on earth. Sweaty, sticky and heavy. And it is an expensive item to use just on the occasional sunny day during the summer months. Now, I know since the advent of armour in jackets, manufacturers have advocated that the armour can be taken out and that you can still use the jacket casually to extract maximum value. But how many of us actually do that? And then the flip side of this coin is, do we always want to look like a biker? There are occasions where you might want to ride your bike, take it for a ride into town, or to a local coffee shop to meet some friends, and you don't particularly always want to stand out as a biker when you get there. Now, a young man, Ashley Watson, who is an accomplished motorcycle traveller as well as a clothes designer, had these points very much in mind when he designed the Hockliffe overshirt. Weight isn't a big issue when you're travelling on a bike, but luggage space is. And Ashley saw the need for a lightweight garment that would still provide you with the necessary protection, but would also pack down small to be fitted into your luggage, so that when you arrived at your destination and you needed to use your bike to go and meet friends or just go out sightseeing, you had a lighter, more comfortable and less obtrusive garment to wear as an alternative to your normal touring jacket. This particular overshirt is the Hockliffe in olive cotton twill. There are a range of colours to choose from, and there's also a wool version. It's been designed along the lines of contemporary workwear, a smart but casual look that doesn't immediately scream biker. The cotton twill itself is a very heavy duty 18-ounce cotton fabric, and it is a very technical bike oriented garment that is quite literally packed with technology and features for your modern day biker. The fabric itself is sourced from British cotton mills, and all of Ashley Watson's garments are manufactured here in Britain in the Midlands. It comes complete with D30 armour at both the shoulders and the elbows, and you do have the option of ordering D30 back armour as well if you like to wear it as an optional extra. The shirt's cut long at the back to keep those drafts out on those cooler summer evenings. There are additional panels at the elbow to reinforce the jacket on what does tend to be a high impact area in the event of a tumble. And this is further reinforced by a Dyneema panel, a material that's said to have the 15 times the strength of steel. This is a summer garment and there is no insulation, but it does have an additional finer cotton liner. The shirt buttons up at the front, but for wind protection it conceals a waterproof zip, again to prevent any drafts coming in. There are no internal pockets, but the front of the jacket has two very generous button-up pockets, easily big enough to accommodate all your valuables like your wallet, your mobile phone and your house keys. The sleeves are cut long so that when your arms are outstretched holding onto your handlebars, your wrists aren't exposed. And the sleeves are also quite a slim cut, again to exclude drafts. Now this isn't a jacket that's designed for huge overland treks. It's a light summer overshirt designed for short hops and casual use. But that doesn't mean that Ashley hasn't put a lot of thought into it. He has. One example is the throat tab. Apparently one cool summer evening he was riding home and realised that he'd forgotten to take his scarf. The cool breeze around his neck prompted him to design the throat tab. It's a unique but really simple idea that is immensely useful. It's permanently fastened to the inside hem of the jacket with two simple buttons, and when needed you simply remove it, and when your jacket's fastened up you fasten it across the throat. This closes the collar of your jacket up tight and stops that draft getting in. This is a prime example of what happens when a motorcyclist designs motorcycle clothing. Simple but really effective ideas. A small but technical feature that you don't see very often. Now I've spent a couple of hot summer days riding around with this overshirt on, scouting for locations, and I have to say it's one of the most comfortable summer jackets I've ever worn. It's designed to move and work with you on a bike, not against you. It allows just enough air to circulate to keep you cool, and to my mind it also looks rather stylish. Ashley Watson may be a comparatively new name to motorcycling, but mark my words, this is a brand that in my mind is destined for greatness, and I think we are going to see a lot more from him in the future. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you've found it useful. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Now, I will leave a link to Ashley Watson's website so that you can have a look through some of his products, which I have to say are priced competitively. I will be back next Wednesday, so until then, please ride safely and I'll see you soon.